Okay guys, so here's the deal. I shot an entire video on the Angus Jubilee for the SARB033. I edited it, uploaded it, and got ready to publish it, and all of a sudden I'm informed by Strapcode that this bracelet only works on the SARB033, not the 035. Despite me believing they're the same watch case, I guess Strapcode, in their never-ending commitment to make sure that the integration between the bracelet and the case is perfect, they found that they needed to make a minor tweak to the 035 bracelet. So all this time I've been thinking that it was one bracelet for both watches. It's not. So when I filmed the video, I did allude to the bracelet fit in the 035. It doesn't. The video that you're going to see in a minute is 100% the Angus Jubilee for the SARB033. The bracelet part number ends in B067. The one for the 035 will end in B077. So I'm sorry about that. I did not want to reshoot the whole video because I put a lot of work into it. So let's get on with it. Hi, this is Mark from LongIslandWatch.com, and today's video is going to be a fairly quick video. One of the last watch and learns I did, depending on when this gets published, was about sizing the SARB033 035 bracelet. And a couple of people comment, hey, Strapcode makes a bracelet. And yes, I know this. I ordered them the end of January 2018 and have been waiting for them to come in ever since. And I was pleasantly surprised today when they finally arrived, and I figured what better way to celebrate it than show it to you, throw it on a SARB, and present it to you on camera. So let's dispense with it and get over there. So here is my SARB, SARB033 on my wrist. The SARB035 with the cream dial is the same exact bracelet. It comes on the oyster style bracelet, and really there isn't much complaining about the bracelet on the watch. It's a good bracelet. You saw me size it not long ago. It's an oyster style. It's solid links. The one thing I will say though that people do tend to hone in on every now and again is that the micro adjustment right here is only 2 position, and they'd really like to see some more. But other than that, it's got nice end links, it's nicely made. And then in the beginning of the year, I got word that Strapcode was coming out with a new bracelet specifically made for this. We were expecting it in April, then we expected it in May, then in June, then July. Here it is, August, just got them in. I don't know if they're going to be making other iterations. Now that the watch is unfortunately discontinued. Again, I know I did a sizing video on a discontinued watch, and now I'm doing a strap video on a discontinued watch. But there's a lot of these floating around the used market, the secondhand market. There's still a bunch in the supply chain. We still continue to get them every now and again. So I just think it would be a great video to do to show you how you can dress up, this kind of iconic and classic watch with an Angus Jubilee bracelet. Gonna rip off the plastic, show it to you. I'll put it on, size it, and we'll see how it looks. So this is the Angus Jubilee for the SARB. I just wanted to show you compared to what a Super Jubilee. This is the Super Jubilee on the 009. So this is the Angus Jubilee. You can see it's certainly a beefier or meatier bracelet. Perhaps that's where the term Angus comes from. More than likely it is, but look at the difference in the link size, just to get an idea. The bracelet's around $115 or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like I said, I'll de-plastic it, and then we'll put it on. Before I de-plastic it, something I do want to go over on any Strapcode that you might purchase. It comes with these end caps on it. Under these end caps is something very important. Spring bars. Don't take off the end caps and lose them. You're going to need them. They're important. Strapcode designs their own spring bars to be used with their bracelets to put onto the Seiko watches. What is great about Strapcode spring bars is that and I've done this in other videos, they have shoulders, and you can get a spring bar tool around them to retract them. So I've de-plasticed it, and you can see, like all Strapcodes, built extremely well. Custom end links made to fit the case of the SARB. Nicely done, all solid end links. They are screws. Beautiful clasp, fold over, nice brushed finish. There's no plastic on this anymore. Flip lock, double push button. Very heavy, very heavy gauge material. Nothing flimsy. I don't think it's stamped. Look at that. I doubt you're stamping a piece of metal like that. Look at the micro adjustment. 1, 2, 3, 4, was that 6 position micro adjustment? tons of micro adjustments. So if you found that you can never get the SARB to fit right, this one should do you fine. Very solid closing. Great. So let's we're going to de-bracelet my current SARB, and we'll pop this one on. I've probably done this on camera a number of times. We're going to just use a spring bar tool. We're going to attack the spring bar. We're going to pull it back. We're going to try to push the end link out with our finger. Go to the other side. And there you go. It comes out. Now these are Seiko spring bars that are in here, obviously. You know, keep them. Don't lose them. You know, put everything away in case you ever want to sell the watch. Obviously, the next buyer will appreciate that you've kept the OEM bracelet. So it's off, and now I'm going to do the reverse process to put on the Strapcode bracelet. You just got to always make sure you put it on the right way. For some reason, the way I remember it is where the fold-over part is on the clasp. That side is going to be the 6 o'clock side. So you're going to take this end here, and it is going to go right there. So I'm going to insert the spring bar, flip it over, reset, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so of course I'm using the Strapcode spring bars because they just make everything so much easier, except when you're doing it through a viewfinder. I think it's in. I think it's in. Yeah. And there it is. It's locked. No, it's not. One second. No, it is locked. I'm sorry. It just snapped in. There it goes. You can look on the inside and see both parts are in. To do the other side, I'm actually just going to remove the micro adjustment. Just put my tool in and take this out, and that way I'm left with just the end link. You know, it's not flopping around the bracelet. It makes it a lot easier to do. Don't lose that pin. You'll need it later. So now we are doing the same thing that we did on the other side. I'm just going to try to sneak the spring bar in, and it snaps into place, and there it goes. So let's see what we got here. There we go. So here's what she looks like. I'm going to now put the micro adjustment pin back in, put it back together, and we'll size it up. So now keep in mind that the micro adjustment is so far. You can do so much with it. It actually encompasses more than one link. So, you know, you take it out, I keep it on the end, you take it out until you're almost there, and then you bring it in with the micro adjustment to make it snug. So to remove the links, you're just going to use a screwdriver. You're going to unscrew them, you pull out the screws. You'll see the screws are a screw attached to a pin. You take as many links as you have to. You know, keep repeating the process until you get a good fit. So I've laid the bracelet in a block, really just for the camera. I mean, I probably wouldn't normally use something like this. And, you know, unscrew it till it's all the way out, and then you pull it out, and there you go. There's the screw with a little pin attached to the end. I now have to remove another screw to take the links out. And as with any sizing exercise, you want to try to remove, you want to try to remove the same number of links from each side of the bracelet. That way, you know, it stays even on your wrist. So I'm going to just do this back and forth. I'm going to figure out what the right size is for me. And then when I'm all done sizing it up, I'll show you the new look. Okay, so for my wrist, I actually wound up removing 3 links, and I did not touch the micro adjustment. So I probably could have gotten away with 2 links and moved the micro adjustment more towards the center, but I'm really in a rush. I want to try it on and see how it looks. But what's good about this is that, you know, it's summertime right now, and actually it's got to be near 80 degrees where I'm filming right now. My wrist is swollen for sure. So when the cooler weather comes, the colder weather comes, I'll easily, you know, be able to take it in a notch or so. Let's pop it on and see how she looks. Check that out. Look at it. That is awesome. Gorgeous. Love the way the Super Jubilee looks. Excuse me, Angus Jubilee, not Super. It's Angus. Look at the thickness of the links on that. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's a bracelet, you know, worthy of a watch of this value. It elevates the watch from what did we have before? You know, we had this, you know, not, you know, kind of flimsy compared to this, you know, still a high quality or a decent bracelet. But now you add this with this monster clasp. It really, really elevates the watch. So this has been Mark from LongIslandWatch.com showing you the new Angus Jubilee for the SARB033 and 035. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I will be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.